it's Sunday night again, and I am live in my studio with my husband behind the camera there. So I wanted to thank you guys for stopping by. I'm going to be going over my paintings, my videos from the week, which I did all open cups last week. So that was a fun week. I do love a good open cup pour. One of them was a little tricky, and I will get to that one in a minute. But I do want to remind you guys of a few things. Hey, sister! Glad you could make it. If you are in the top chat, you need to change that to the live chat. And what that is there's some lines on the side, like the right corner next to the X. Hit that, and then you can select live chat. That way you'll see the chat live. Hence, live chat. And then also, if you have any questions, please try to remember to put them in all caps, just your questions. That way we will, be able to see that better and be able to answer all the questions. And most of the time, if you see Tracie Redesigns answering, it's my husband. He's trying to answer them because I'm usually busy, so he tries to answer. If he knows it, then he'll answer. If he doesn't, then he'll ask me, and then I'll usually just tell you. So remember, questions in caps. It's very helpful because we would love to try to answer everybody's questions, but sometimes it's a little difficult, even with both of us. So let's see. Hey, Roxy. Nice to see your name there again. And Mark. Hello, Mark. I thought there was something else I wanted to tell you guys, too. I don't know. I don't remember. I normally have my little script all ready and nothing. We were watching sports kind of all day today. Kind of having a lazy day. It kind of worked out because hockey was on at noon. And then there was a football game on after, and we haven't watched football in forever, since Peyton Manning retired. That's a long time. I think we may have watched the Super Bowl 2 years ago because our neighbors invited us over, and that was only because there was free alcohol. So that's probably why. Anyway, so hey, Roxy, nice to see you. She's the other Roxy, spelled differently, so it's easy to remember. And Patricia, hello, Patricia. All right, so I'm gonna start actually with the painting that I did last week on Sunday's live stream. And I love how this one dried. It looks really, really nice. It was the cloud effect, where I used a lot less cloud effect white. And I just love the way it looked. I still got some of the cloud effect down. Well, it was the other way. Like up through here, a little bit through here. But even this middle part looks cloud effecty without the white. It's just that coppery bronze. What did I use? Bronze. Bronze is what I used in that one, I think. Gosh. Yeah. I like it. I think it turned out really pretty. All right, and then we'll start with, I'll try to go in order of video, so I'll start with Monday's video. And this was the round one. Well, I guess I did 2 round ones last week. This was the round one, and I know it's a little off-center. It happens sometimes, but
you're off-center.
I'm off-center. He said I'm off-center. So it's perfect then. But I tried something different because, a lot of times the center is, if you lift straight up, it is just blah. It's just there. I mean, sometimes it looks good. This way, this way, this way. He's trying to direct me again. So I think it was my husband's idea to try the string pull. And if you saw me do it, I did it twice on there. The first time I did it his way, and it didn't really quite work as well. It worked out, but then I wanted to redo it because it looked like the spaces were still it was too many, empty. So I tried it again my way, and then I actually got the spin in the middle, the circular pattern there. And I love it. I think it looks like either kind of like a shell or a flower, and it's very, you know, pastel-y, shiny, because those are the pearl paints that I mixed up myself with the white pearl. So anytime you guys don't have pearl paints and you would like to make some pearl paints, as long as you have the white pearl, and I use Folk Art only because I honestly don't really know. It's the first kind of one that I tried, and I kind of buy it in large quantities, but all you have to do is mix it with your colors and they turn out beautiful. So I always have a lot of this on hand, especially because I don't really like to use white plain all the time. I just think it adds just an extra little, you know, shine, glitteriness to it, shininess to it. So that's why I use white pearl a lot. Okay, so we'll move on to the next one. Let me see who's on real quick. Hi, Pearl. Hi, Karen. And, okay. I think I got everybody so far. Hi, everybody. So excited. All right, so this was my favorite of the week until Saturday's video. So I'll get to that one after. But I absolutely love this one. This was the triple open cup that I did using the new berry color that I had been eyeballing for, I don't know, quite a long time. And I was at Hobby Lobby, and it was, I think, 30% off all their deco art. So I ended up buying the berry, and then I bought a new, well, not new. What are you looking at? I bought a flat gold. It's a matte gold, because usually all my golds are glossy or whatever, shiny. So I wanted to try the matte gold. Anyway, this turned out awesome. The cells just went crazy, and I thought it looked geode-like. So I'm super happy with this. The colors just looked amazing, and yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so there's that one. So, like I said, that one was my favorite until I did this one, which was very frustrating, to say the least. So, if you saw the video, which, by the way, did amazing, you guys. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out. It was really successful on Saturday. We had kind of a different ending also. I'll get to that in a minute. Let me show this to you, then I'll talk about the ending. So, okay, so here it is, and the middle was all pearl white, and I just didn't like it. So after we stopped recording, I think my husband and I were like, oh God, what do we do with this? And I think we were both thinking of scraping it, but I loved all this. The detail in it is it's just amazing. So I tried a string pull, and I wish we kind of would have kept the camera going so you guys could have seen it, but we kind of just got into just messing around with it and kind of forgot. So we first tried the string pull again just to try it, and then I didn't really like it because it was, you know, not circular. So it was kind of, I was trying to not necessarily do the string pull like I did with the first one, but like lay the string in and then kind of pull it to try to almost do like a flowery, you know, like you can make the flowers with the strings. And that didn't really work out. So then I ended up taking my stick and my orange stick and trying to go through it a little bit and kind of create some curlicues, whatever. And then I gave Chris a fan brush and let him kind of go through. So he did this part in the middle. And then I ended up just saying, like, what the heck? And I got out my mirrored glass, broken glass pieces, and I just kind of started laying them through here, and then I put a little bit in the middle, and I absolutely love it. Now, it's still not done. I do want to do a few more things to it. Maybe, you know, not completely get rid of this area because I still like how he did it with the fan brush, but just clean it up a little bit. But I absolutely love this. I think it turned out amazing. And I think I was so super excited about the success of the video on Saturday. Let me see. Hey, Julie. I think I got everybody. Oh, I was just talking about the I gotta find it. This is the color I was talking about in the previous painting, the berry color that I got. Julie Rossiter and I had been chatting about it before. We had both wanted it, and so I kind of finally broke down and bought it, and I love it. It's a beautiful color. But anyway, back to the Saturday video. We changed up the ending just a bit, so you don't really see me, but you hear me talking. And the video did so well, and I was just kind of wanting your guys' feedback if you had seen it, because I think maybe that's how we're going to start doing the endings. You'll see me in the beginning, you know, a little bit talking, and then the ending, you'll mainly see the dried result, not me so much, which saves me from doing my hair sometimes, because sometimes it's not good. It's just not good. So, anyway, also, yeah, so Monday's video is going to be the same ending with the no me just talking over the dried result. So, I'd love for you guys to give us some feedback on that. If you haven't seen the Saturday one, watch that one, and then the Monday one as well, because if you guys like that, I think we're going to continue to do it that way. We always want to show you guys the dried result, because I don't think it's fair to, I don't say it's fair, everybody does their own videos their own way, but I personally love to see the dried result because it doesn't always dry exactly the same. Tons of things change, especially like, well, the Saturday one. I mean, look at this one. When we stopped it, all these cells weren't here. You could see that they were starting to develop, but not like that. When I went back in after, there was cells everywhere. So, let's see. Oh, you already did that. Okay, I was going to answer Chrissy. You beat me to it. You're trying to help. He's trying to help. So yeah, and also with the round one that I embellished, I kind of thought that was a good message for you guys, just to not give up, because sometimes you look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to scrape it. Now, believe me, I've been working on a few things here lately, and I've scraped my fair share over the last 2 weeks especially, which I hate. I hate wasting paint. Oh my God, it drives me insane. But if you can just kind of take a step back and try to fix it if you can, and it's a good way to practice a different thing that you haven't tried before. So, I mean, I've embellished other paintings with, you know, with the glass pieces and whatever, kind of just playing around. So we tried really all kinds of things, from using a paintbrush to the string pull to my stick. We were trying everything. So I actually had forgotten I had some gold glass pieces. I could maybe add those in when I resin, because I will be resining that piece for sure. And I did talk to my friend Tammy Anderson, and she uses KS resin. Now, I did order just a couple smaller bottles. This is the Liquid Art Epoxy, and that is what I'm probably going to use on that painting, because I don't use resin a lot. I always like to use either the Winsor & Newton, like a spray varnish, which I usually put, 3 or 4 coats on, or the Liquitex gloss varnish. I really like that a lot too. But I have such a heck of a time with resin. So it's kind of a love-hate. But I'm going to conquer it. I'm going to keep practicing with it. Smaller pieces first, before I try that big one. But that's what I'm going to use. So hopefully that works. Let me see. Julie got the amethyst. I need to get that. It's actually, I showed Chris tonight my Deco Art, on Deco Art's website. My cart is full. There's like 20 things in there. I had the sapphire, the amethyst, there's a metallic green, and then all the extreme sheens. I had like all the extreme sheen colors in there, and he just kind of looked and rolled his eyes. So it's still in the cart. It has not been purchased. So I got to kind of slow down on a few things with the purchasing. Let's see. Thanks, Chris. Heck, I'm so proud of Tracie for always jumping in front of the camera. I don't even like catching glances at myself in a mirror. Oh, man. I'm sure you look beautiful. I'm sure. Karen, gotta get the big bottles. Roxy, I just resined with Kate. Yeah, I've used other resins before. I've used several different kinds, and I just haven't been quite happy with the results. And I'm one that really likes to see texture on my painting, so I don't mind if it's not a glass-like finish. I know some pieces look amazing with resin. I do like those types of pieces because the glass pieces are going to stick out, so they'll be covered in resin, but they'll still be sticking out. So I'll still be able to see some texture with that. So that I like. So hopefully it turns out well, and when it's done, it might be a while before it gets done, but I will let you guys see that when it's finished. So Tammy had me get the same. Yeah, Tammy's great. She's just a hoot. Love her. Let's see, haven't used resin at all. I live in an apartment.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, don't. Now listen, there's certain kinds, there's several different kinds of resin. And I have a mask and everything. The first time I did use resin, which was probably two years ago. I want to say it was probably 2 years ago. I was kind of dumb about it, and I was like, oh, the fumes, it's nothing, no big deal. I was sick for 3 days. I had a headache. I was nauseous. It is no joke, and it can mess with, you can get neurological problems from prolonged use like that, just joint issues, all kinds of stuff. So be careful on what resins you use, and always use a mask. This is zero VOC, low odor. Yeah, I haven't opened it yet, so I'll open it while you guys are here. While you're here. Yeah, I smell it just a little, but nothing. Man, that other one that I use, it's out in the garage. I put it out in the garage. God, I can't remember. I don't want to name a brand because I don't remember what it was. But man, it made me extremely sick, so I don't even use that. Anyway, it's always good to use some kind of mask. I look slightly crazy with my mask on, but it's better to look a little crazy than have issues and be sick from smelling that stuff.
Not the mask.
And my husband says it's not the mask that's making me crazy. So he's probably right. Let's see, Julie. Oh, you don't have to do that. I can order if you point me in the right direction, but thank you for the very kind offer. Oh, wait, who's this? Oh,
Okay.
Julie's talking to Karen. Okay. I got the resin for coasters. I have, when I first started, I did 1 million coasters. I have coasters all over this place. I tried, if you guys had watched Debbie Cole's, she did a really good video on different kinds of ways to seal your coasters. And the one that I used was a auto, God, I don't even have it anymore. It was a spray for like cars or something. I don't remember anymore. And I got it at the auto parts store, and it worked like a charm. And it was my favorite. Nothing stuck to it. And then I switched to a resin that was supposed to be good for doing coasters. I have some that I've done a year and a half ago, and they still stick. This one right here, this was one of the very first ones I did 2 years ago, and it will still stick. And it's a nice one. I mean, it's a nice varnish that I use. So I don't know. When I pick up my coffee cups, I'm very careful because it'll pick it up and drop it. So
Break your toe.
you could, yeah. I have dropped it on my toe a few times. So anyway, just be careful. And I know that resining the coasters does put a nicer finish on it. It's a thicker, than the regular spray. But I tell you what, I had better luck with the spray varnish with things not sticking. So, or not spray varnish, the spray sealer. And it wasn't the heat protectant one. It wasn't that one. It was a different one. So I don't know. Because I can't find it anymore. The auto parts store does not carry it. So needless to say, I haven't resined or sealed any coasters in quite a while. And there's probably 100 coasters in my closet. So, let's see. Are you keeping up with this chat? Because I'm a little behind.
No, they're just kind of chatting.
Read horror stories about making people sick. Yeah, I actually watched a video from a lady that had done had been an artist for a long time, resining and stuff, and it made her sick over years and years. So it's not a good thing. So yeah, high heat resistance. Yeah. And that one that I used did, and it worked great, but I can't remember the name of it anymore. I probably have the can out in the garage.
Chrissy's thing?
Probably clear. It's a clear top coat. I just can't remember the brand. I got the crowned jewels set. Oh, that's other stuff. Okay. Anyway, so just be careful when you're using resin, you guys. It's better to look crazy with your mask on, and have ventilation is always a good thing also. So there's that. You don't want to get sick from all that. So I use coasters for flying saucers. Oh my gosh, if you don't like somebody, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Just kidding. I'm not promoting that. Oh geez. All right. So what I think I got everything covered so far. Make sure you guys are in the live chat. We're doing all that so you guys can see. 9 what? He's telling. He doesn't. I don't know what he's saying.
Your subs, thank you.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh. I totally forgot. I just hit 9,000 subs, you guys. I am super excited. It has taken me quite a while. It's been a long journey to get to 9,000. It's been quite a bit of hard work, and 9,000. I'm super excited about that. My husband is now helping me, so hopefully we'll continue that growth and maybe double it this year. That'd be great. Triple it. I mean, I think we're doing good. So I really thank you guys for watching all my videos and liking, subscribing, sharing all of it, and hanging out with me on my lives. So that's good. Chris, could you be a doll? Mark, could you be a doll? I don't think it's in there. I don't have the can anymore. I threw it away a long time ago. So I had put it actually in the car when it was empty so that I could take it to the auto parts store and take it in with me. And then one time I cleaned out the Camaro and I ended up just throwing it away. So it's not even in there. But he would be a doll. Chris! Mark, you're being a stinker. Are you going to go to the garage? Oh, I thought he was going. All right, so I'm going to let you know what wine I'm drinking, which it's empty now. It is my Sweet Red from Cooper's Hawk. That's the end of my Sweet Red that I have. So I'll have to drink. I think I have a few more bottles left, but then I'll have my wine tastings again in February, and I'll get some more then. I gotta finish off what I have. I think I have almond in there and a Moscato and whatever. So I need to finish off what's in there. But I am using my Game of Thrones Dragon Claw goblet. I love this thing. It actually holds a lot, so I like that. All right. Oh, that went up my nose. Sorry, guys. Oh, that went up my nose. Oh, it's bubbly. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway. Let's see. Julie, my Michaels sucks, Karen. They don't have the deep sapphire. I know, you have some horror stories about your Michaels.
No, it's Ohio.
Oh. Well, my husband says it's Ohio, but it's probably not. Because we're from Ohio, so we understand. We understand. Hello, Beverly. Duplicolor. That's it. That is it. Thank you, Brenda. That was it. Duplicolor. Clear coat, multi-purpose coating. Yep, that's it. So you watched the Debbie Cole's video. So, yep, that's the one I used. All right, so my husband requested a black and white open cup pour. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm actually going to, of course, change the white to white pearl. And it's just going to be black and white. And I don't know what's going to happen to the middle of it. So we're going to see what happens when we get there. I had a chat with Julie before about lifting, which I have done in the past. When I lift my, I don't know if you guys can see my little open cup thing. when I lift it, I've taken it kind of like this in the middle before and kind of brought the color around. I know that looks silly. My husband's laughing at me. That's what you do. You kind of pick it up and you kind of ease it up through. And anyway, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Or I do have my little stringy thing ready. I've got, you know, some strings tied together to maybe do a string pull. So we will see what happens when it gets to that time, I suppose. And I'm going to be working on a octagon shape. Is that octagon?
Sure.
6 sides? No. Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's been a while. Okay, let me check on the... And I bet your goblet is probably hard to tip over. Got it on Amazon. I think
HBO.
he got this one from HBO just because he wanted to make sure that it wasn't a knockoff, because some of them were. It is pretty solid heavy. So, yeah, it's hard to tip over.
Yeah, because the ones on Amazon, the base was different.
Yeah, the ones on Amazon, especially the glass too, the comments were saying it was really thin, and this is pretty nice thick, and the base was a little different, he said as well. So I think it was probably a little more expensive, but I love it. So, and I've used it quite a few times. So, let's see, Julie. I even had to order the berry and amethyst from Oh, I forgot about Overstock. I forgot about that. Hi, Melanie. Try twisting the open cup off close to the side. Yeah, that's another way. I've done that before on, actually, when I did a live near Christmas time. I did the green, red, gold, and white, I think, and I twisted it off to the side. So I'm just gonna play it by ear, guys, and see how I'm feeling when I get to the middle. If there's a lot of cool detail around the edge, I may not want to drag it through, but who knows?
Drag me through everything.
He's talking crap back there. Oh man, you zip it. I need one of those coasters so I can whip it. I can frisbee it at him. Well, when he talks crap to me, I just whip the coaster at him. No, I won't do that. All right. Okay, so I am going to go. Well, I'm not going to go. I'm going to just get. My apron is right here. I've been sitting on it the whole time. So I'm going to get my apron on, and then we will get started with this open cup painting. All right. All right, guys, so I'm gonna move these couple of paintings really quick so I don't get paint on them. I'm hoping I don't get paint all the way over here, but you never know. It can get kind of messy. So I'll be right back while I move these. I don't want anything to get on them. All right, move my chair. And move this. Let's see. Oh my god, the iridescents are beautiful. And the pan is amazing, super shiny and smooth. Oh, I haven't used those paints yet. Maybe one day I'll get to them. I have so many paints. All right, so the colors that I'm using today, I'm just using Artist Loft Flow Acrylic Black. Oh, that's bright. Ooh. That light is right there. I didn't notice it when I was down here. But now I'm up here, which is not that much higher, but it is. But it is. And then my Folk Art White Pearl that I love. Yay. And I suppose I should get some gloves on. I just got my nails done, so I don't want them to get yucky. When I did that round one, I had taken my gloves off because I thought I was done, and I got black paint. It was under my nails. My cuticles were gross. It was yucky. But that's okay. My nail lady got all the rest of the black out that I couldn't get from scrubbing. So I'm going to take a quick sip, and then we'll get to it.
Karen said Toledo.
Yeah, Karen is from Toledo. I used to live in Point Place, so Yeah, no, don't harm the cameraman. I might beg him to pay him to do an edit for my first YouTube video. Well, he's a pretty good editor. He's being sought after. I can't really say a whole lot about it, but he is being sought after. Not yet. Maybe sometime. Cat's not out of the bag yet. All right, so can I move this now, love? Mm-hmm. All right. We always put that there to keep it in focus because it acts all crazy. Okay. All right, so I guess it looks pretty good. I had to look on my iPad to see what you guys are seeing. So I guess I'm going to start with the black first. And I'm not putting any silicone. You guys know I don't prefer to use silicone. But I did tell Chris that I was going to maybe do a video with silicone. One with silicone, one without. Just because people like to see that sometimes. See the difference. And also see that you can still get natural cells without. And they look different to me. I think a silicone cell and a natural cell look different. But that's just me. Alright guys, so I'm going to look at these real quick and make sure... Oh, here's a cat. Oh, there's a cat. Where's a cat? I don't know. Somebody said there's a cat. Awesome news. Or it's talking about the cat out of the bag when I said that. Sometimes it takes me a minute, but I will get it eventually. Alright, I'm going to start with the black, you guys. That's funny. And he's just back there chuckling at me because, you know. And sometimes he'll tell me a joke and I don't get it. And then he'll be like, it's not funny if I have to tell you. Or I have to explain it to you. It's still funny. It just takes me a second to get it. That's all. That's all. All right. Here we go with... Oh, it's white pearl.
What cat?
I know. That's what I said too. There's no cat. Well, when she said cat, I thought one of my cats got in here because I have 2 cats and they're sneaky. But I know that Toby is in my armoire and Mittens got chased out because she was trying to chew on the cords. And she thinks the cords are her playthings and she eats all our cords. So he runs a line so we can be directly plugged in and not have to rely on Wi-Fi. I'm just going to lift that just a bit. So I was thinking, oh my gosh, she's going to chew the cord while we're right in the middle of recording. And that will be it. No more. The feed would be over. Live feed over. Oh, there it goes. But there's no cat. There's only Freya. And she's a dog. According to her DNA wisdom panel, she's vicious. Not really. It didn't really say that, but all the breeds that she is, she looks like Dobby. That's what I tell my husband. She looks like Dobby from Harry Potter, if you guys don't know that. Just thinking you guys probably do. Everybody knows Harry Potter. I think. I don't see a whole lot of action here yet, guys.
It's gone. You can see it. There it goes.
It's starting right around there. There we go. I'm going to wipe that so it won't drip in there. Are you keeping up with that, love?
I'm just reading it. It's kind of chatting.
Okay. That looks cool. What do you guys think so far? All kinds of cells there. It looks like it's coming this way again. I mean, I always start it in the center. And I always use my level, make sure, but sometimes I'm gonna run out of black. Ooh. Whoa, I almost knocked this over. Holy crap. Try to move this back just a touch.
It's looking pretty cool. Roxy says it looks awesome.
Thanks, Roxy. All right, I think I'm just gonna go one more here. Looks like there's a lot of paint on here. I'm just dumping all kinds of paint in here.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I want it to cover good, so. I think, should I drop just a little black in the middle?
a little for
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And that's all I got left. I just made this yesterday. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. We'll see what happens, guys. All right, put the lid on really quick. It's going over the edge. Ah.
Roxy, the cells are happening because of the pearl white.
Yes. Yes, that is why.
Oh, okay. That's Roxy.
Oh, are you asking me? Oh, okay. Yes, Roxy, the pearl white helps because it's a lesser dense paint. It's going over the edge. I'm just going to pull this up. I think I'm just going to pull it straight up, and then I'm going to do the ring. So I'm just going to move these. The heavier paint will push up the lighter paint, and that's what causes the natural cells. So let's just go. I'm just going to do it. And try to keep it centered this time. Maybe.
Oh, it's kind of looking like a stone.
Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Looks like an eyeball.
It's kind of looking like a stone.
Okay, one more. Oops. Oh, heck, I didn't even go that way yet. There we go. All right. Make sure all the edges are covered. I think I got them pretty good this time.
This one.
Did I miss one? Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, so I think I will do the string pull on this one because I didn't... Because I briefly for a second was going to twist it. But the string pull is a little challenging, so I thought I would try to be a little challenging for y'all tonight. What? Oh. Is that what you're saying? He's saying, I don't know what he says sometimes. Okay, I need to, got a few air bubbles. I'm gonna, would you guys think I should do a string pull? I mean, it's kind of late now. I should have asked you before. That's really cool. Or maybe you just leave it. I don't know if anything will develop in the middle there. What do y'all think? I blame Chris for your lack of paint supplies. Oh no. So he sometimes goes nuts. He bought me the primary elements, the color art. So he helps. He contributes actually. Which is not bad. Sorry I missed. Which black are you using? Oh, I am using Artist Loft Flow Acrylic Black. And all these are mixed with my pouring medium that I use, Liquitex, Floetrol, and water. And when I made it last time, I forgot to add the GAC, the GAC 800, so there isn't any in this one. But I'm going to go ahead and, yes, string pull from each corner. Exactly. Exactly. That's why there's 6 strings on here, Chrissy. Karen, you guys I gotta go. Mom called. She has lots of health issues. You go take care of your mom, Karen. All right? Thank you for stopping by. Wish you and your mom all the best. All right, guys, so it's a little tricky sometimes, so I'm going to try to wrap these around my hand. What I do is I try to flatten them and then pull one and then wrap these around kind of in an order because they'll fall. So I kind of try to be a little prepared with that. All right, so I'm only going to go to the edge here. Hopefully I get it straight pretty good. Why are you eyeballing? Okay, so I'm just going to put it right in the color. Oh, Lord, I hope this works out. Okay, guys. What are you saying? I know, I forget as I stop breathing. Holding my breath. That's where my yoga breathing comes in. In through the mouth, or nose, out through the mouth. Okay. Where's the other corner? There it is.
Yep, you got it. That's good.
Okay. Oop. Oh, shoot, I touched it. Is that close?
Yep, drop it.
Okay. Woo. All right, guys.
A lot of rest.
I'm gonna let it kind of sink down in there a little bit. It's kind of not exactly in the middle of that black, but I'm gonna try to move it so it goes into there.
Twist it well.
Yeah, all right. Oh, I always get nervous. Here we go. Ah. Oh, jeez. Dang it. I got a little bit right there. Ugh. All right, let me see if I can. I wonder if this would work. My little fan brush.
Stick. And swirl. Or cover it.
I'm just going to cover it. Or I'm not, because the hole is plugged. I rarely use these like this. I always take the lids off. And then they sometimes get blocked. So when I actually go to use it, it's closed. I mean, I like these bottles for mixing up my paint, but a lot of times there we go. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm just going to try it. Not too bad. All right. So quiet. Hear the neighbor's dog's barking. All right, you can't even really see it now, so.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of a little spread, but it should spread out when it dries. Hopefully. Hopefully. I kind of went that way a little bit, so it's a little off. The swirl is a little off center, which he's laughing because, okay, whatever. But it looks kind of cool. It's different, and I love all of this stuff that's going on. All the natural cells and all the cool stuff. Maybe I should just do it again in between. I'd have to cut some more string. Looks like there's a little heart right there. All right.
You can do another 4-string pull.
Pop your finger in the drip. It'll come out. Yeah. Glad I got here. Oh, hi, Renee. Lola. twist it. I told you I can't see on my phone. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to do any good, do you? If I try to do it again? Yeah, maybe I'll try another one and just do it from the inside. All right. You're going to cut me some string? All right. I think I'm going to try it one more time. He's going to cut me some string. And some slack. That's funny. I got that joke. The eyebrow looks great. The eyebrow. Yeah, that's probably a little bit long because I gotta tighten a knot. Oh no, that's probably too long. Yeah, right there. Good. Just do it. Good, I got here in time. Oh, that's Renee. All right. Whew. All right. So I think I'm gonna try to do another string pull on the in between. Would you consider pulling the string from the corners inward, pulling the lacing inward? From the edges? Yeah, we've thought about doing one like that. But I want to figure out a different way and not just use my hands because I think it's just going to be a nightmare. I think it would be one I might have to practice before I do an actual video on it. Although that might be a fun video. It might be a fun video. So you could see all the madness probably. Shenanigans, yeah. Lots of shenanigans. So, yeah, I think I'll try one more. See what happens. It can't hurt. Do you want me to tie that? He's trying to tie the knot on it. Oh, South Carolina. Yay. Okay, let's see. All right, he's tied me. Did you put... Why did you only make 4?
That's all you're going to do.
I'm only going to do 4?
2 at the bottom, 2 at the top.
Oh, why wouldn't I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? It should do 6, love, because that's how many's there. Hello, Missouri. Hi, Linda. Oh, Chrissy, I can't hear you, Chrissy. She said she answered me out loud. All right, we'll add 2 more. He only cut me 4. I don't know what he was thinking. He can't count, apparently. Love you, you can't count. I shouldn't say that he's got scissors. Here, you want me to take those? Okay, I'm going to try it again. This time I'm going to go from the middle of where I already pulled. So we'll try that. Oh, wait, let me get this wrapped around my hand again. I get all shaky when I do it. Ugh. And these are kind of all off. Not the good size. Oh, I just got my...
Who's Coda?
Hello.
Coda from South Texas.
Hey, Coda.
Yeah, I've seen her comments.
Yep, I have too. Oh, crap. Get in there. Okay. There we go. I think that's in there. Good enough. We're just winging it tonight, guys. Oh, shoot. See? That's what happens. They fall in there. Okay. Can they see my head?
No.
Okay. Not that it matters.
Yeah, this can't really count.
The above one?
No.
No, the other one, yeah. That's fine.
That one they can't. It's the perfect angle.
Okay.
Nobody wants
Oh,
to see
shoot,
your
that
float.
one. No. Whoops. This one's got to go underneath. There we go. I tried to start over there, but I didn't do it either time. That one already got pulled in. I'm just going to leave it. All right, let's try this again. Actually, yeah, there we go. They already started kind of pulling in.
Straight up and pull. And straight up.
Well, that one's a little bit better. A little bit better. Not so much. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave it now. I don't want to mess anymore, but I kind of like that. A little bit more design in the middle. That's all the messing I got for you for tonight. So, I'm gonna take these gloves off. My hands are getting a little sweaty in those rubber gloves there. There we go. They get all sticky and I can't get them off there. All right. And these lights are getting quite warm. We always have to turn the air up because it gets warm in here when I'm in here doing this live stuff. All right, so ta-da, black and white. Turned out pretty cool. You can see that, you know, mixing those kind of makes that silver. Can you see me or am I don't know if you can see me. I'm up here. That's okay. Let's see. Hey Tracie, at least I can actually see you better on the TV. Yes. Do you ever use your pours for backgrounds for paintings? I haven't yet, but I have some some older ones set aside that I'd like to do that too. I just haven't. I just don't have time, or I don't make time. That's it. Some that would make a nice background to paint over is what she's saying. To paint, you know, like use it for a background and then paint something on it, embellish it with something other, you know, over top of it.
Well, I do that for you, like the mountains, like at the end when thanks for watching.
No, she's talking about the actual painting, not on the video, love. Okay, thank you. Looks like a gardenia bloom. Oh, it does. I love gardenias. They smell so pretty. I agree. I like that the second pull added a little extra because it was kind of, I mean, it's still a little off, but I think from your guys' angle, yeah, for me it looks crazy. I mean, it looks weird, but when I look at it on here from your guys' angle, because you're seeing it opposite what I'm seeing, it looks better. Does that make sense? I don't know if it makes sense. The middle looks better from your guys' angle than mine. Just saying. Anyway. Fingers crossed that it dries nicely. I'm gonna say. Oh, Lord. Lola. Cool. Keep us posted like planets and galaxies. Yeah, I have one that I've been working on for a long time, a galaxy one. He's eyeballing me because he doesn't know about it. Anyway, so yeah. I have all kinds that I have ideas for. It's just taking the time to sit and do it because I don't sit a lot. Even when I'm sitting here with you guys, I fidget a lot. Or in my videos, like in my intro videos, you'll see me do this a lot. My last one, if you see me, I'm holding or actually Mondays, I think it's Mondays, you might see me holding my hand because I fidget so much that I was trying to hold my hand so I don't do this or, you know, crazy stuff. So, what is that? Is that a cartwheel? God, I haven't done a cartwheel in years. I'd probably throw my back out. Perfect cartwheel. Oh, I'd throw my back out or my hip or something. Oh man. All right. Well, hopefully you guys like it. And back to Lola. Was it Lola that asked about the pearl, the cells? Who was that asked about it?
Yeah. I believe so.
Yeah, that is where when you get natural cells, that has to do with the paint densities. So a paint with a heavier density, which is the weight of the paint, pushes the lighter density paint up, which causes the cells. So pearl paints a lot of times will do that because there are a lighter weight paint. So that's why I like to use, if you are experimenting or trying to get natural cells, start out with a white pearl paint or any pearl paint really for that matter. I've had really good luck with the folk art. That's why I continue to use that one. But you can see all the cells. I've got a lot of cells. So, and I love these ones that look like when they stretched out right through here, they look kind of cool. And then I'm even getting some of these like caterpillar-like. That's what I always call them. I don't know what they are called. Like a worm or a caterpillar-like. That's what I call them. So I like that. Even got like a couple in here too. So that's cool. And can't wait to see it dry. You guys have a great night. Good night, Mark. Hopefully I see you next Sunday. And don't forget to check out my videos during the week. I'm doing flip cups. Flip cups next week. I missed all the dry pieces for this week's pours because I came late. I mean, I could show you again, Chrissy, if you want to see them. I'll go over them real quick. Do you add the pearl paint to regular paint, or do you just mix the Folk Art Pearl by itself? I do both. Hold on one sec, guys. For this painting, the one I did last Monday, I mixed colors with the white pearl. And I create my own pearl paints. So the blue that I used, the blue that I used was a phthalo turquoise. The pink that I got was quinacridone magenta, and the yellow was just a yellow medium, I think. And then I think I used Payne's Gray instead of black. I used Payne's Gray. And so you can see even how the Payne's Gray or the pearl white made the Payne's Gray even like a silvery bluey gray color. It's really, really pretty. But I use the white pearl by itself like I did in this one. But I love making my own pearl paints, and that's what I use. So you can do it that way, or you can buy the pearl paints like, you know, Folk Art makes. Here's a lavender lace pearl paint. So you can use that. I bought... These are the ones my husband decided he bought. We went to Michael's a couple weeks ago and they were all on clearance. So he bought a bunch of these. Here's another aqua. That's a pearl paint. So yeah, you can use them like this as well. I just have fun mixing. That's why I like to make them, because I love the mixing process. So anyway, okay, Chrissy, here's the second one. This is the one where I used the Deco Art Berry. Some dust. I'm going to keep it away from that. And I got all the crazy cells on that one. Looks really, really good. I love this one, but I love purple, so. And then, since you missed, I'll show you this one as well. This is the one I embellished. I did all kinds of stuff off camera, and then I finally added, this way, love? Okay. I finally resorted to the mirrored glass pieces. I'm not done with it. I don't know if you missed all of that beginning, but I'm not done with it. So when I get done with it, I will show you. I'll show you guys. I may do a video on it, maybe maybe the resining video. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of nervous about the resin. What? It's fine. Yep, it's good. Yep, it's not as glary. So, how much pearl paint do you put in the colors? Oh, I always laugh when people ask me how much, because I don't measure. I literally don't measure. And you don't need a lot of paint. You don't need a lot of the color. What?
Mix the site.
Yeah, I just eyeball everything. What I do is I'll start with, usually I just start with my pearl paint that I already have made. And then I put it in the cup. I add just a squeeze, depending on what kind, because normally it's, you know, out of a tube or whatever. I just give a little squeeze and then mix it up, and then I kind of eyeball to the color, you know, to the light or dark, you know, however dark I want it. And you don't need a lot, to be honest. You don't need a lot. So you kind of, that's the whole fun part for me, is when I'm mixing it, you kind of eyeball it and create a new color. So that's fun for me. Vallejo makes pearl medium. Yes, they do. I haven't tried it yet, but I think it's in my order list. So, whoa, cool. It is cool. I like it. I wasn't sure about it, and we were gonna scrape it, but I loved all the around the outside, and that's when we started messing around, and it turned out really good. So, love the pretty apron behind you. I can tell it's not you. My sister made this for me. I don't know if she's still on, sister. If you are, I need another one. It's too pretty. I don't want to dirty it. But she made this for me on her Cricut. She makes me all kinds of things on her Cricut machine. I got a coffee mug. I got some socks with paw prints on them. I got a shirt that says coffee and dogs make me feel less murdery. And then a coffee mug to go with it. Love it. I wore that in one of my videos coming up. I think actually Monday. It's a yellow one, but I don't think you can see it. Anyway. So she makes me stuff on her Cricut. That's what she did with that one. So, Chrissy, I love earth colors. Then that broken glass took it to another level. I wasn't saving for surgery. That would be hanging in my house. Aw. Doesn't Michael sell the medium? Yeah, I love those. Sometimes just the basic, you know, black and white and a gold or a bronze, or I really like less colors. I tend to not put, 5 is a lot for me, honestly. Putting 5 colors in one painting is a lot for me. I like minimal. I think when you start adding too many colors, it takes away. That's just my opinion. I know some people like more color the better. I just think it opens up for a muddy mess. So that's another tip for less muddying. Just kind of, you know, or if you're going to use more colors, then kind of like a couple shades of blue or a couple shades of yellow. You know what I mean? You get all crazy, and then that opens it up for mud. So why not give her one of your abused aprons? Oh, jeez. What's the purple painting above your sister's sign? Did you change that? Was there? I changed that one. That one, actually, Julie, is one you had asked me to do. Gosh. I think God, what was that? It was a cloud effect with, I don't know. It was a triple cloud effect. I did a video on it. I don't really remember. But it was something that you had suggested, a color you had suggested. Oh, I know what it was. I did a video with my dog food pet jar, the jar I made. God, I can't talk tonight. I found a glass jar at the Goodwill, and I had used those colors on the jar, and then I had a painting underneath it, and then I think you asked me to do that in a ring pour or a cloud effect pour. That's what that one is. I'm trying to switch them up so I can change my background a bit, but that one kind of goes with my kind of purpley colored wall, sort of. So that's what that one is. Chrissy, I ordered a 6-bottle chroma molten metals. Oh, geez. I haven't tried the Sargent, so I don't really know how that brand is, but I do like the Moltens. I thought they were, they dried really nice, and the colors were really, really pretty. So, oh, let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She remembers. You remember. I think that's what it was, Julie, was the cloud effect with those, I don't know. It turned out really pretty, and then I used the white pearl in there, too, and I got some cells in there. I'm not sure if does this look like it's moving? I can't tell if it's,
No.
because these are coming over this way.
Jeez, that's not in the cloud effects.
Yeah, because I don't remember what it was. It might have been a triple ring pour. I can't remember what the name of that one was, though. Let's see. Sargent's Gloss Medium, though, because it increases transparency. Ooh, that might be nice. I've been thinking about doing a pour on glass, adding it to my list of things to do. Maybe I'll try that. Oh, Sargent Metals. Okay, I'll add that to my list, Chrissy, of paints to get. My list is long. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money for all the paints that I want to buy. Oh, Lord. But I will add that, and maybe when I get it, I'll try that on a glass. And then, show you guys how to, well, I'm sure you probably know, but how you can do it on glass, and then you just frame it with the frame. So I've done a few like that. So Julie says she thinks she has the video saved. Yeah, I'm sure it's in a playlist somewhere. Chris is trying to look it up. I don't remember all the numbers offhand of all my videos. So yeah, I think it's sliding. I'm going to wipe the underneath really quick, because sometimes when you wipe the underneath of the canvas, for one, it helps with drips. And then for two, it helps it to stop pulling, because it continues to kind of pull the paint down. And I normally do it already, but I didn't do it this time. So I'm going to wipe that really quick, you guys. And sometimes I can tell if I'll do a side and forget another side. Because like that purple one I showed you with the triple open cup. There's 2 sides that there's no drips. And then there's 2 sides that there's drips. I'm like, oh, I must have forgot to wipe those 2 sides. That's funny. But yeah, I think it's leaning this way. Sometimes I don't understand because I level it, I measure, I make sure everything's level, and sometimes it still moves on me. So there's that. And of course I still get paint on me even with gloves. Let's see. What time is it? Okay. All right, I'll take a quick sip, you guys. All right, well, that is that. So next week, I am doing flip cups next week. Just a simple technique that is easy. And Julie, I have a separate video playlist just for your videos. Oh, thanks, Julie. Sweet, sweet. Yes, I'm doing flip cups next week. Just some simple, back to basics, flip cups. Monday is really nice, bright, pretty colors, and they all turned out pretty cool, I think. So hopefully you guys enjoy those. Becky, I've been here just sick. Love today's show. So much information and interesting. Love the new ending, but also miss seeing you. Chris, your editing skills are amazing. I always try to comment. Yes, you do, Becky. Thank you. I do appreciate that. A lot. I really appreciate all your guys' feedback. It helps us make better videos, make better content for you guys. So we do appreciate the comments, and keep them coming. So yeah, flip cups next week, and hopefully you guys like them. Like I said, they're just kind of back to the basic, because I think flip cups are just one of those things people kind of move on from. But I still just kind of like going back to them because they're fun. Because you just never know what's going to come out of the cup and how the paint order is coming out, regardless of how you layer it. And so I like that. So Good Live sent a few new YouTubers your way. Thank you, Julie. Roxy, I have a folder for you and take all of your information about how you pour, what you use, how you layer, made a Word file. Oh, thank you. I got my own Word file. Woohoo. Thanks, Roxy. Thank you, guys. I'm just glad you guys enjoy them. I have to say, getting to 9,000 was really a struggle. There have been times where I've been a little down, I guess. A little frustrated. But I got to kind of keep it into perspective. I have 9,000 subscribers. That's really good. I could have none. I really didn't think I would have this many anyway. So I do really appreciate you guys, and try not to focus on that number, because that's what happens. If you start focusing on the number, then you're kind of just defeating the whole purpose. I think it's I'm going to try to stop doing that. Let Chris look at those. He can look at the numbers. I just keep painting. So I do really appreciate you guys. So keep watching. I'm going to keep making videos. Keep watching. Keep commenting. I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon. I really think I'm going to be doing an auction. I know I've talked about it a couple times. I kind of wasn't sure, but I think we're going to do one. I just have to pick out the paintings and get them sealed. I have some sealed already, but I just kind of got to pick some out. I don't really know how it's going to go, but I guess I won't know until I try. So I got to try. I just got to try, I suppose. So let's see. Hello, Barbara. Hey, British Columbia. Thank you. Julie, I'm so tired of Bloom videos. I could scream. Well, I started working on blooms. Honestly, I did. I've done some. I did this one. I've got a bunch. I've got some tiles I've done. Here's some other ones. I've got some over there. I've got some stuff that worked, and then I used it again. It didn't work, and it was just crazy. I've been, talking with Tammy quite a bit. And, you know, I was just talking to her yesterday about it, and it's just like, I think I've moved on. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I just think I kind of might have moved on. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll go back to it eventually. But Erica does great blooms. Tammy does great blooms. So if you want to bloom, watch them. You can watch that. But I think some artists, they have their thing, you know, their niche. And I don't know if that's not mine. It just didn't kind of catch my eye. Like, it wasn't one of those things that I just had to get right out and do it. But it's not that I didn't try. I have been kind of trying to do it. It's just one of those that I kept putting on the back burner because it just wasn't one that interested me so much. But there are some that are they are gorgeous. So anyway, so I like having a variety of things. I get bored easy, and it's hard for me to just do the same video after, you know what I mean? Like blooms. That would bore me, personally. So that's why I try to change it up. So anyway, hey Sherry. Oh, my iPad thought I said, hey Siri. She did it again. What? I can't say it again. I was trying to say hi to Sherry. Oh, jeez. Julie, you're cracking me up, Julie. Let's see. How many times can you watch someone blowing stuff around? You know, I was watching, Tammy did one the other day. It was a 5 bloom. And I was watching her, and I was like, I'm getting dizzy watching her. That's the thing with the blooms. I've practiced on like bigger tiles where I'll do like 3 blooms, and I can't do it because I get so dizzy. So when I was talking to her the other day, I said, Tammy, I was getting dizzy watching you blow those out. And she's like, yeah, she was getting dizzy too. So it was kind of funny because I can't do it. But yeah, Chris had said something about using the leaf blower. I didn't know if it might be too strong for that. So maybe I'll try one and try the leaf blower, see if it works. I don't know if anybody else has tried the leaf blower doing the blooms. I haven't watched every single bloom video. Because I would probably lose my mind if I watched all the bloom videos. So, but I love the leaf blower. So maybe I'll do another leaf blower video. They're so much fun. And yeah, the leaf blower is in my Amazon store if you guys anybody's interested. It's a fun little thing to use. I loved using it. The links are in my description.
And your homepage.
Oh yeah, it's on my homepage too, so you can click on that. Thumbs up, yay. All right, so I don't know if you guys have any more questions or comments. I think this is turning out pretty cool. I like it. It is moving a little bit, but I think I stopped it. I wiped it. I may have to wipe it again. Put my glove back on and wipe it around the edges again. I probably used a little much paint. But sometimes I don't like to overstretch, especially on these. But then you don't want to have too much, because of course then, you know what happens with too much paint. You get stupid cracks. So, although sometimes the cracks work in a painting, and that's where I like to see the texture, even sometimes if it is a crack. But if you don't, then you can always resin, and resin covers that up. So there's ways around stuff. Becky, I do not watch bloom videos. Lola, maybe do the leaf blower outside. Maybe. If my leaf blower ends up missing, I'll know somebody took it outside. Our son probably took it.
It's right there.
Oh yeah, it's right here. It's stuck. How did it get stuck? I love this little thing. It's getting warm in here. I need to use it. Oh, it's multi-purpose. It does get warm under these lights, you guys. It does get warm. Let's see. Have an industrial size air compressor. I blow the paint off the coasters and onto my walls. Yeah, that would definitely do that. Thank you, Tracie and hubby. Is hubby's name Chris? Yes, his name is Chris. it's weird for me to call him that because I don't call him that. I call him Love. So when I say Chris, it sounds weird. So, and he has a nickname for me. So when if he says my name, that sounds weird because we don't even call each other by our names. Can we get a close up real quick?
Nobody wants this.
Nobody wants what? A close up? Not of you. Are you talking about of him or of the painting?
Nobody wants this.
Because he's like, nobody wants to see a close up of him. Well, I was picturing a real leaf blower, right? Oh, that's funny. I think it is crooked. It's coming this way, but actually I think it's centering the gardenia more in the middle. I love that. I keep looking at it from my perspective, you guys, but and then I look down and I love it on here. So Caroline Preston, hello. Better late than never. Congratulations, you're a natural, willing to share and teach. I've decided to purchase Liquitex and primary elements, so I haven't given up. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Never.
Keep trying. It's no fun to give up.
Is that okay?
It is leaning, because that just all went, psh, oh my gosh. I don't know, I can't really, did you do anything close up? I didn't, oh, there we go. I don't know if you guys can see that a little close up. You can't get too, it's closer.
I mean, I can do this one too.
Becky, me neither. Plus, there was some kind of major cat fight over the stupid There was a cat fight. It was nuts. That whole Shelley Bloom thing where people were giving out the secrets and, you know, whatever. It is what it is. I honestly, if I'm going to learn something, I'm going to share it with you guys. I mean, that's her deal. Whatever. So, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I think she did very well on that course. So, I mean, good for her. She put the time and effort into it and did the course. But my thing is, I don't know if she, you know, didn't expect people to tell people, you know? I mean, if they are learning it, they're going to tell people. So, that was just kind of a whole mess there. Exactly turned me right off the whole thing. Yeah. So, yeah, I've tried it, just not really, it's not the thing that I've really gotten into. So, I love doing open cups. I love doing cloud effects. I love a good ring pour and I love a good Boilermaker. I don't know if people don't like Boilermakers, but I love to do a Boilermaker. They turn out really nice. That's just my opinion. So, are you seeing, oh, there you go. Yeah. It's kind of from an angle, kind of harder to see, but.
Yeah.
Lola, there's nothing in art that hasn't already been done. Yep, I agree. So yeah, hopefully this stops. It doesn't look like it's dripping anymore, but yet these cells just kind of dripped off. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. All right, hopefully you guys could see that close up a little bit. Oh, the camera's back on me. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there's always something going on, you know. I didn't do the gossipy mean girl thing in high school before to hang out with men. They don't fall apart over stupid shit. Girls are gossipy. They are at times. No reason to be a mean person. It all just comes back around because there's a such thing as karma. So that's what I always think. Anyway, just try to be nice. Try to be nice. You want to treat people how you want to be treated. That's what I always say. So, yeah. Yep. Oh, geez. No matter how much I'd like to share my art on social media, I will not rejoin Facebook. Yeah, it's one of those, I don't know, Facebook is Facebook. I mean, what do you say? What do you say about it? There's your haters. I mean, I even get them on my videos. You know, there's a video that does amazing. It gets all these thumbs up, and not that really, it doesn't affect me, but it's like, it's an amazing piece, and then you get a thumbs down, and you're like, who's doing that? Who's thumbs downing? I know everybody doesn't like everything. I totally understand that. but I don't thumbs down. Even if I don't like it, I might not thumbs up it, but I don't give it a thumbs down. That's just me. I mean, I think I've only thumbs down a couple things in my whole time of ever watching YouTube, and it wasn't an art piece. So it was probably a political post. Wasn't an art piece, because I wouldn't, because everything is, it's all subjective, I guess, but whatever. Let's see, catch you on the flip side. Always love your videos. Thank you, Lola. Hope to see you next week, and don't forget about my Flip Cup week is coming up, so check those out. Tomorrow. Oh my gosh, tomorrow. Oh, start of a new week, guys. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say it. Exactly. My mom always used to tell me, I don't know if I said this last week, but if someone is talking about you, they're jealous. So that was always my motto when I was younger. Because I always had people saying stuff. I always had people saying stuff about me. Like when I was in middle school and I had pinstripe Jordache jeans. They made fun of me. My mom said they're just jealous. They were awesome pastel pinstripe Jordache jeans. Multicolored. Oh my God. I had this pink polo shirt with the flipped up collar. Oh man. Whatever. That was what it was. But yeah, just let it go. Tracie, I think other artists thumbs down to bring your numbers down.
It doesn't help.
It doesn't. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't think it does anything.
You've got 119
it just.
up and 3
Yeah,
down.
it doesn't. It doesn't really do anything, and that's just. They're just being nasty.
They think
so.
it does something.
Right. Yeah, I think they he's. I don't know if you can hear him, but I think they think it does something, but it really doesn't. So yeah, it's just like Julie said. If I don't like it, I just move on. I don't feel the need to comment. If I don't like it, I don't thumbs down it. If I love it, I'll comment and I'll thumbs up it. But if I don't like it, I just leave it alone. I don't feel like I need to. Oh, this is a horrible POS. I don't need to. There's no point.
But I do.
So.
It probably is other artists.
Yeah.
I do.
I agree with you, Christy, on that one about other artists too. So, and so does Chris said that too. So. Oh, Chrissy, that is a really shitty ride. Yeah, that would be crappy, though.
Did you just say shitty wine?
Shitty. Oh, my wine is empty. Now I have to drink water, so. Sorry, I need to drink water. These lights are hot. So, I'm out of wine, and I have to. Becky, I won.
I wish that was true.
What do you wish is true?
You're out of wine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord. All right, guys. Well, I suppose it's probably wrap-up time. And what are you laughing about? I won't thumbs down. Thank you. Don't thumbs down. So, yeah, next week, Flip Cup week. Oh Joy, hi y'all. Does anyone know how long acrylic paint with medium is still usable? A while. I know that's not a good answer, but as long as you keep it, look every few days if you're not using it, shake it up, and it should last you a few months in there.
4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 months. Listen, the expert says 4 to 6 months. I don't ever have my paints in my bottles that long. But it will last. Like I said, every few days, if you're, if it's paint you haven't used, to give it a good shake. Especially if it's like a paint that you've mixed with like an iridescent medium, it'll kind of separate a bit. Put a couple marbles in there too. That helps keep it, when you're shaking it, keeps it, helps stir it up. So... Hugs to all of you. Thank you for having me in your wonderful community. Have a great week. Thank you for all the tips and tricks. Thank you, Roxy. Hope to see you again next Sunday. All right, so guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I think I said that like twice already, but everybody keeps chatting, which is nice. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up and Flip Cups next week. Hopefully, you guys like them. I thought they were pretty cool myself. And I will be back next Sunday. Don't forget to like and share and comment. I love, love, love your comments. And let's see. Ginny Straznich. Is water okay to thin the acrylics, or do I need a pouring medium? You can use water. If you're going to use water only, I would not use more than, they say 30%, but I wouldn't go 25. Is pushing it to me. I prefer a pouring medium. That's just me. If you're just starting out, sister, you can get Floetrol. You can get Floetrol at Home Depot or Lowe's, and if you buy like the little one to start, it's like $6 or $7. You can get a gallon jug for like 13 or 14, and then mix that with water. I would recommend starting with Floetrol and water. Just my opinion, but like I said, if you're going to use water, I wouldn't go a lot, because it will break down the binders in the paint. That's what happens if you use too much water. So, yeah, Julie, water's fine, but only a certain amount. Yeah, I wouldn't go more than 25%. It will crack also. And I think that's what happened. Rinska was having cracking issues early on because she was using too much water, if I remember correctly. So you don't want to use too much water, break down the paint, it will crack. So start out with some Floetrol and water, and see how that goes. That's my opinion. That's my advice for you. So glad I made it to the show. Well done, Team Reed. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. All right, guys. So I am going to call it a night. I had a great time chatting with you guys. The painting looks pretty cool. Where is her email? I can't find it. I want to send her some pics. Are you talking about me? My email? It's in the about. My YouTube, in the about section, my email is there. I can just tell her name. It is Tracie L. It's Tracie, just like it's spelled. Tracie L. Reed at iCloud.com. If you forget, it is in my about section on my YouTube channel. So I have tried the Golden Color Gloss Medium Joy. I did several videos using that. Yep, I don't have much left. It dries beautifully, I have to say. I loved it. The only problem was I had some air bubbles, which most of them kind of ended up coming out, but the shine is amazing when it dries. It is really amazing. So, yes, I did check out those videos. I'm not sure what number they are. They were a few weeks back, weren't they? And I did the
Golden Paints playlist.
Yeah, there's a playlist, Golden Paints playlist. So check those out. And I mixed them. I did 3 or 4 videos, three. And I did plus a Sunday, but I mixed them each differently on each video, so you could see how I mixed them with just that, with water, with did I mix it with liquid, or I used the Golden Paints with Liquitex too. So yeah, I did it different ways. Anyway, check out that playlist and you'll find that in there. All right, guys. So again, for like the 4th time, this is like the 4th time. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody keeps chatting, which I love. So it makes it interesting. It's an interesting evening. All right. So one more time. I had a great night. I hope you guys did have a great night as well. I hope you guys have a great week. And watch out for my videos coming up Monday, Thursday, Saturday. Why are you eyeballing me?
Watch out. What are they going to do?
Watch out for my videos. They're coming. Watch out. He's eyeballing me back there. Watch out for my videos. They are coming tomorrow morning, right away. Check them out. Let me know what you think of the new kind of ending. If you didn't see Saturday's video, check that one out too. It did really good, you guys. I was so excited. I got over 1,000 views yesterday, which is really good for one of my videos. Actually, it's pretty good for a lot of videos to get 1,000 in one day. I was super excited about that. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. I can't wait to sit down with you again next Sunday, and enjoy your week. Bye, guys.